All right, hello, this is Marie Diaries, and I'm here to do a video. All right, this is a live reading. All right, but before I get into this video and this reading, my spirit guides, my angels, my archangels, my ancestors of the highest white light, I ask that you come in and guide me, protect me always, 24/7, 365. I ask that you give me the clearest view of this video and this reading through any of the cards, anything that I decide to use and have in my hands. I ask that you immediately return any and all of the negative energies from people, places, and things, including ill will intent, negative intent, etc. I ask that it immediately goes back to wherever, whomever, wherever it needs to go. People, places, and things. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. Thank you. All right. So I don't have a title. I don't have a title for this video. All right. I don't know. I just was getting a couple things. I was getting a couple things, all right, from earlier today. All right. This energy is definitely part of, where can I put this? This energy is definitely part of a group, all right. I feel like these individuals that's in this group, these individuals that I'm speaking of in this group, they're siblings, all right. These could be siblings that's part of some type of group or something, all right. But anyways, with 710 on the clock, I feel like these individuals, male or female, in this group, they like to. I was getting something earlier about people within this group. They like to sacrifice their own people. All right, they like to sacrifice their own people. All right, yeah, something about I see about mental health. All right, I see short. All right, so they like to attack people in their group, but they also could be watching somebody 24/7. All right, or they could be being watched. All right, you have news coming out, or as and whatever I'm reading is at the top of the deck. All right, so yeah, these individuals in this group, I feel like they do something to sacrifice, or they are with sacrificing their own people. We have the strength. All right, I'm preferably getting like these two individuals are siblings. All right, they're sisters, or these could be two sisters, this could be two brothers. All right, that's doing this. All right, yeah, I see one thing for sure, two things for certain. All right, maybe this is in regards to like trying to gain some type of strength or keep some type of strength. All right, in regards to these individuals within this group. All right, yeah, I see something about under 5'5". So these siblings, all right, that's in this group, they could be under the height of 5'5". All right, but they definitely like sacrificing people within their group. Yeah, something about liquid death. All right, I see the magician in the reverse. All right, it says conning, which is spelled CONNING, failure, deception, mistakes, manipulation, unused potential, unfocused, a blocked something, or it says unfocused or blocked, something broke beyond repair. All right, with the magician coming out in the reverse. um I see beer, so something about beer. All right, these individuals within this group, they could like to drink beer, or somebody within their group drinks beer, or something with beer could be significant. We got words being put in another mind. So they could, yeah, that manipulation. They could do some type of manipulation where they put, I feel like, thoughts into other people's mind, or that's something that they're good at, or something like that, or something that they do. We got surprises by Tink. All right, so something about the title of the song, or the song could be significant. I see the third house. All right, the third house talks about communication, perception, curiosity, language, early education, technology, transportation, and siblings. All right, so yeah, it's something that they can do with these siblings, these brothers, or these sisters, that they do with communication. All right, yeah, look, we got How It's Going Down by DMX. All right, so something about the title of the song, or the song could be significant. I'm also getting whatever spiritually whatever the spiritual meaning for Nats All right, that could be significant to this reading too, because I'm dealing with those again. All right, yeah, something about in this community is something that these sisters or these brothers, whatever they are in this group, um, something about them being part of a community. All right, or in this community, it says community looked at as big, but really small because everyone knows someone and somebody knows someone else. They be knowing, so it's something about them being something about something going down in a community, all right, that they could know about or they part of or something like that. What else about these individuals within this group? These twins, or yeah, they could be twins. They could be twin brothers, sisters, just siblings. We got full lips. We got conflict resolution. I see something about blackmailing or blackmail. They could be somebody could be blackmailing, or these people be blackmailing people. We got blackmail and blackmailing. All right. Yeah, I see the Three of Cups. All right. I also see something about Freemason. All right. The Three of Cups in the upright talks about friendships, abundance, cooperation, community, joy, closeness with siblings, communication, celebration, and sharing. Something about soul contracts. All right. So there could be something that they're doing in regards to soul contracts, or that could be part of them with them unaliving people in their groups. All right. Yeah, and it's definitely something about communication. There could also be something about uh like some type of like I don't know. Maybe this could I'm getting orgies or something, but something about where it's the power or three or more or just doing something in a group, all right? Yeah, I see the full, all right? That's in the reverse. It says foolishness, poor evaluations, carelessness, ignorance, assuming you already have the answer, gullibility, lacking experience, rash or impulsive choices. So it's something about them making some type of rash choices within this group, with them working as a group or the group of three or something with communication and blackmailing. All right, let's get a couple more for this group of individuals. Yeah. So maybe this communication can have to do with them doing something, with them talking in codes in regards to something that they're going to do. All right. Or something that already took place. Yeah. We got going to be caught. And we also got something about a third party situation. So there's something about a third party situation that they could be talking about in code right now. Or maybe this energy could be past, present, or future. All right. What else in regards to this group or these siblings within this group? All right. We got doing the minimum. Something about a cycle. We got something with black market. So something is a cycle in regards to the black market. I also see something about some type of competition. That's not good competition. Is bad competition. All right. With these siblings within this group. We got sexual harassment. We got ladybug. All right. Ladybug talks about prosperity, love, positive things are coming, innocence, new beginning, excuse me, from humble roots, true positive resolutions, high spirited. So you got actual harassment and you got ladybug. So I feel like there could have been something in the past where um or like say if something was to happen to somebody, like there was some type of situation where something happened and the law had to get involved. All right, that could be also a form of how these individuals within this group, these sisters or these brothers, they like, it's like a feeding off of that type of thing. It's like a vampire energy feeding off of that. All right, let's get a couple more cards. What's this? All right, what else in regards to these sisters or brothers or whoever these individuals, these two individuals that are within this group? All right, somebody could work in construction. I see something about wants an altercation, a fight. All right, what's behind that? Clear emotions. So somebody, their chakras is not in the upright. We got clear empathy. All right, that's coming out in the reverse in regards to emotions, clear emotions. So there's something about there not being clear emotions in regards to something, maybe in regards to somebody having a partner of the same sex, liking somebody of the same sex, a hidden partner, all right, whether these is two males or two females. All right, what else in regards to these individuals, these siblings, or these two within this group? There's something about somebody having some type of executive role, all right? Something about 2016. Yeah, this energy definitely could give off the X Files or stuff that go on within this group, or how it's being done within this group could seem kind of like the X Files energy. All right, somebody could be feeling damaged, or this is something that they're doing. They could be wanting people that they're. I would say that there are their victims. They want them to feel damaged. Something about an old neighbor could be significant. What else? King of Wands in the reverse. All right. Stem but tolerant, or stern but tolerant. Sincere arrogance, being overly ambitious. Egomania, a need for compassion. Explosive emotions. Impatient, selfish, impatient, poor leadership. All right, so whether this is a male or these are males or females, that's energy in this energy, or something about them being connected to an old neighbor who is the King of Wands in the reverse, or this could be these two individuals within this group. All right, yeah, somebody, it keeps popping up. I see something about construction. Somebody could work in construction, or yeah, and there's something about trying to affect somebody's way of making a living. All right, yeah, and also something about paying for something to be carried out. Paying for something to be carried out. Trying to affect a way of making, trying to affect a way of making a living. All right, works in construction. That could be that King of Wands in the reverse. All right, any other card? Let's see for this energy. False imprisonment. Something about false imprisonment. It's kind of giving me like the Eight of Swords, or maybe even the Ten of Swords. What else for this energy of these two siblings? Choosing to do something. Choosing to do something. Yeah, that's why I feel like that's in regards to that communication, or something that is involving the communication and something else. All right, I see karmic cycle, controversy. All right, and something about NyQuil. All right, something about NyQuil, or there could have been some kind of controversy about some NyQuil or something, or because I feel like people be using that to well, yeah, I feel like the celebrities drink that, or that's part of that what do they call that stuff, the lean or whatever. All right, but I feel like also people could use that to like drug people, or make them drowsy, or maybe even to knock them out or something. I don't know, because I've never dealt with that type of stuff before, so I have no clue. But definitely something about NyQuil. I feel like definitely to make somebody like knock out or whatever. All right, there could be some type of controversy about that. Whether these, yeah, because it could be stemming from this karmic cycle energy. All right, or something about a karmic cycle with that, or connected to that, or these definitely is karmic people in this energy. Yeah, we got alert, and then I also see motives. All right, alert, it says someone in your circle, someone in your close proximity is in on a criminal plan to cause a major change or permanent ending, unexpected change, or for an amount of time. Again, that's my alert card. And then we have motives. All right, so there's some type of motive in regards to something being done around where these two individuals are, or the two individuals that's connected to this group, whether they're male or females. What else? Yeah, something about somebody state of unconscious. All right, state of unconscious. I see something about a grandma. All right, what else for these? Yeah, what? So these people, something about hiding. Somebody wants to hide something. That says, what are you trying to hide? So yeah, something about hiding something. All right, I see the month of November. So these individuals within the group, they could have been trying to, these two individuals, brothers or sisters, they could have been trying to hide something in regards to November, whatever year that was, past, present, or future. Anything else? I see dissociative disorder, identity, dissociative identity disorder, all right? Formerly known as multiple personality disorder, mental condition, the presence of two or more distinct personality states, each with its own unique memories, behaviors, and patterns of thinking. Take control of your individual's behavior at different times. So these two individuals, these two males or two females, they may or may not be dealing with some type of disorder, dissociative identity disorder. Now, I'm not a medical professional, or I do not work in the medical field anymore, but something about that may or may not be significant. I also see something about doing some type of memory spells, all right? They could like to do memory spells, or whoever these individuals went in this group, yeah, something about to an ex, all right? I just seen X. All right, I see something about some type of blurred relationship. I can't even get it out. Some type of blurred relationship, personal or business. All right, grandma keep popping up. All right, and then we got criminals. So I don't know, something about a grandma or somebody's grandma or to somebody else's grandma. I don't know. Yeah, but I also see accomplice. All right, there could be accomplice in regards to these energies within this group. Great provider, cat. So somebody could have a cat. It says working on thinking before acting on. So there's something that these individuals have not, they thought about something, but they did it anyway. Something with gaslighting, all right? And then we got divorce, all right? But we're going to put this back. Oh, I see something. Wow. I just seen 3 different cards. So I see this one. We got that one. Some type of odd pattern behavior. And I also seen another one. But it don't, yeah, I see fixated. So these people that's within this group, they're known to be fixated on this person or people who, like I said, could be considered, or they consider them to be their victims, all right? They're very fixated on this person, even two-faced it. Something about broke into, more than one person involved. Be careful because snakes can always find ways into your garden. All right, so these individuals in this group are definitely snakes. All right, something about a church, two-faced it, nobody right but everybody right. And then we got back off. All right, yeah, because they don't want you to find out something. They're trying to hide something. When that card said, what are you trying to hide? All right, something about somebody being 50 plus in age. That could be that neighbor or somebody. Somebody could be 50 plus in age. I don't know who that is. All right, I see slandering. All right, slandering and habitual liar. They could be slandering somebody, saying that they are a habitual liar or something like that. Married for wealth. All right, something about someone marrying for wealth. Yeah, I see something about fighting over money. Narc doesn't want to sever the relationship. So somebody with these individuals within this group, something about either them being narcissistic or somebody, or them looking at somebody as narcissistic. All right, let's get into this tarot. Bumping heads. I see bumping heads. Clinical Research Center. If I leave, it could get very dangerous. All right, so I don't know if they're telling somebody that or somebody's telling them that. And something about a living trust. I see aliens and UFOs again. We already had the what is the card? X-Files. Yep, so something about UFOs and aliens. It's just something about this energy with these individuals within this group is very strange. Yeah, and very repetitive. All right, something that's being done over and over and over again. Yeah. Yep, I just seen, what's that? Many Men by 50 Cent. Yeah, and something about a middleman. All right, a middleman, something about a human sacrifice. All right, what's behind that? Witness tampering charges. Wow, okay. All right, and I see something about somebody have braids, fighting over, or dirty money. What's this dirty money? In status, healthcare insurance. What? I don't know. But yeah, these people within this group, they could be part of all of this, whatever that's going on, or somebody else connected within this group with these siblings. They could be part of doing that or whatever. But those is what's coming out right now. All right, we have the devil in the reverse with the temperance sideways, the justice in Libra in the upright, and we have the emperor in Aries. All right, so those is the overall energy with the world in Leo, Taurus, Aquarius, and Scorpio at the back of the deck. It says this is a new person from within the last year that's in your energy. So they could be in somebody's energy or some, I don't know. I'm getting two things. So something about they could be doing to something to somebody new in their energy, or I'm getting like something about them having a new victim or something, but it's something also about somebody within this group that they also can have uh in your energy. So not only is these two individuals in your energy, they could have somebody else that could be new to their group that's in your energy. All right, because I literally see that card. All right, what's behind it? Yeah, we got blaming for dropping the bag. So there could be some, again, some kind of discussion about money or something like that. Somebody could be dealing with some type of chest pain or something going on within the chest, because I'm feeling that right now. You got the 10th house. All right, it says career, ambition, social status, reputation, power, social clauses, fame, and dominant parent. All right, with this being in the 10th house, so it's something about some type of relationship within this group, or them doing particular things, or they have some type of title within this group or something like that. All right, because we do have the emperor, all right, out here in Aries, whether that, is the energy of two males, two females, a male and a female, whatever. All right, let's see. Ooh, yes. Wow. Something about outside your dating normal preferences. I see that also. Something about somebody dating outside of their normal dating preferences. Yeah, look, the Emperor is coming out again in Aries. I also see do ill will. It says do ill will things because of rejection. All right, what's behind that? And we got reset, but it was in the reverse. So there's something about doing ill will things because of rejection, and there's something, is whatever this is or whatever that's going on, there has not been a reset to whatever this is. Like, again, you had the card that said repetitive, so there is some type of repetitive action that's going on within these two siblings within this group, or something just repetitive is going on within this group. All right, and this could have to do, like I said in the beginning, these two individuals with whoever else they're connected to, sacrificing or unaliving people within their group. Yeah, with the high priestess I see in the reverse. Something also could be significant about 2010. Yeah, something also could be significant about 2010. All right, let's see. Clarify the devil in the reverse for this energy. We have the 3 of Wands, all right, in the upright. I feel like they've been waiting, or these individuals could be waiting for something to come in, or they're waiting to get out of something they're doing. They're trying to get out of, yeah, 3 of Pentacles coming out now. They're trying to get out of some type of toxic energy, all right? We got the 3 of Pentacles that just came out with the 9 of Wands and the Queen of Swords. All right, I don't have a title for the reading right now, but I will figure one out. All right. I feel like they're trying to get out of some toxic energy because they don't want to face something, all right? It's something about them hiding something in regards to having some type of victory, celebration, or something, again, with the energy of all those cards that was coming out talking about communication. This is why they're wanting to get out of this toxic energy, because there's something in regards to saying something, doing something that can have these energies in the 9 of Wands, all right? these two individuals, these siblings, these two siblings within this group. You can have them in the Nine of Wands. Whether these is two males, two females, a male and a brother, whatever. Clarify the Temperance sideways for this energy. You have the Knight of Wands. Them going in and out of doing something. So they've been waiting for something, but they've been waiting for balance, but like they're going in and out of that. All right, that's what I'm getting with the Devil in the reverse, with the Temperance sideways, because it's like they keep going back into toxic energy. Like they want to come out of the toxic energy, but then they go right back in. That's what I'm getting. Clarify the Justice in Libra. Yeah, they could be wanting balance right now because they want balance in their relationships and their love life. Yeah, Eight of Cups. Yeah, something about this month or 8 months ago could be significant. Somebody could have walked away from a relationship, or they're wanting to walk away from a relationship or walk away from somebody. Whether this person is a male or female. Yeah, the Seven of Wands just flew out. The Page of Wands is at the back of the deck. Clarify the Emperor. Somebody could be like expressing that they don't want to be with somebody or they don't want to work with somebody. King of Swords, all right? So there's something about a King of Swords that is like this boss energy over these two individuals in this group, or these two individuals in this group, they work with this boss energy who could be this King of Swords, or something about the law, all right? Maybe these individuals within this group could be wanting to walk away because, again, the card that came out, 24/7 law surveillance. So something about the law could be involved, or they could be just feeling like they're being watched, all right? And they don't want to deal with the law, all right? You got the Justice out here already. Now it's coming out again in the reverse with the World. Yeah, because they know it's something about a betrayal in regards to somebody not getting some justice or something. Somebody not getting some type of justice, or there's some type of betrayal that caused the ending, all right? Clarify the Devil in reverse for this energy. You have the Ten of Cups. I'm telling you, these two individuals within this group, all right? Two females, two males, male, female. They're definitely a family, all right? We got the Three of Swords at the back of the deck. Clarify the Temperance sideways, the Death card. All right? Again, I just feel like whoever these individuals are, all right, I feel like it's two females, all right, really. It's something about them doing something within this group, all right, in regards to whether they're being told to do it or they're just doing it. But it's something about, again, like I said, they could be in this energy of sacrificing people or saying something, doing something in regards to trying to sacrifice people that's within their group whenever they feel it's the time to. I feel like. Clarify the Justice in Libra. All right, we have the Ten of Pentacles. All right, so it's heavy energy of family. You have the Ten of Cups, the Death card with the Ten of Pentacles. All right, Four of Swords at the back of the deck. Clarify the Emperor for this energy. The World in reverse. The World is coming out in reverse. So this Emperor, whoever this King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, all right, this boss figure, all right, they don't want something to stop, or they want to continue what they're already doing. Seven of Swords, King of Pentacles, the Moon, because there could be something about money involved, or some type of hidden money, or some type of hidden plan. I don't know what this is. Clarify the Devil in the reverse. The Lovers is coming out like sideways over the Ten of Cups with the Death card. But I'm kind of seeing it in the reverse with the Devil at the back of the deck. All right, I'm actually going to put it back and try again. Clarify the Devil. All right, that came out fast. We got the Four of Wands. Yeah, something about this could be the truth. I just got a notification. All right, something was declined, all right, in regards to something this group did. These two individuals, these two females within this group that they did. Something was declined, all right, Four of Pentacles to the Nine of Wands. I feel like they're not really, they're keeping this hidden, all right? Maybe something hidden about working with a King of Pentacles, or somebody paying them to do something. You have the Four of Pentacles, Nine of Wands, the Queen of Wands, King of Pentacles with the Moon card, Seven of Wands, the Ace of Cups, Three of Pentacles. Okay. Something about standing on ground when it came to some type of hidden plan, or something that in regards to doing something within a group to end something. Yeah, we got the Queen of Cups coming out. Queen of Cups to the Sun card. Something about a Queen of Cups could be significant. Queen of Cups, the Sun with the Wheel of Fortune and the Strength card. Clarify the Temperance sideways for this energy out here. Clarify the Temperance sideways. You have the Four of Pentacles. I feel like they could be holding on to, like, there could be something about 4 different unalivings connected to this group. All right, in regards to the past. Six of Cups, the Eight of Swords, the Hermit with the High Priestess. All right. 4 friends or 4 family members or whatever, that's something connected to this group. All right, and this is why they could be wanting to try to balance this out now, or want to walk away, because maybe there might have been situations in the past where something almost went legal, with the Queen of Swords being at the back of the deck, Five of Pentacles, Seven of Cups. All right, somebody could have chose to keep something quiet. Somebody could have chose to keep something quiet, I feel like. Queen of Swords, Five of Pentacles, the Seven of Cups with the Ace of Pentacles, excuse me. Queen of Swords, Five of Pentacles, Seven of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles with the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody, a Queen of Swords could have been telling these people to stay quiet about something, or they was gonna get, they had a choice to make. These 2 individuals within this group, they had a choice to make. All right, otherwise they would be, what I said, declined, or they would not be a part of this group anymore, or something, or they will be casted out or whatever. Clarify the Justice and Libra. Yeah, these 2 family members. All right, you literally had the Ten of Pentacles. You literally had the Two of the Two of Pentacles under the Ten of Pentacles. All right, so these people are related. All right, again, this could be 2 sisters, 2 brothers, brother, sister. All right, within this group, they're holding on to some type of exchange they had in regards to these members within this group that has been unalived. All of these unalivings or whatever happened could have happened within this group, like something that was at somebody's home, or I don't know. I'm getting that with the Four of Wands. Something could have definitely happened at, like, inside somewhere. All right, it don't have to be their homes, but it could be somewhere just inside. All right. Clarify the Emperor for this energy. You have the Two of Wands. I feel like these individuals, they had to make a decision. All right, with me getting another notification, they had to make a decision, I feel like, or whoever this King of Swords, that's the Emperor energy, the boss energy, they made a decision for these 2 in regards to some type of money or something, some type of transaction or something like that. Because now all of a sudden, while I'm doing this live, all these notifications want to be popping up, and I don't know. Let's do one more row from this deck. Clarify the Devil in reverse in regards to this energy. Clarify the Devil in reverse. Like, they don't want to be toxic no more. All right, because if they continue to be toxic, then they might have got some type of message about, if they continue to be toxic or be in the devil energy in the upright, they won't receive, or they won't get whatever this Ace of Cups is. They won't get their Ace of Cups, or they won't get some type of new beginning. All right, if they continue to, I feel like, continue to walk in the devil in the upright. Yeah, the Ace of Cups with the Lovers, the Eight of Pentacles. All right, but there's something about them making a choice to do something. All right, even though that Ace of Cups, it did come out in reverse. So yeah, Ace of Cups in reverse, the Lovers with the Eight of Pentacles, the Tower. Something changed, all right? Something changed within these, with these two siblings within this group. And it might have had to do with money. Something with money could be involved, all right? I feel like this could be some type of ritual or something. That's what I'm getting with that Eight of Pentacles keep popping up. Clarify the Temperance sideways for this energy. You have the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, it's coming back out. They didn't want to be without, or they didn't want to be left out, or this is what they're doing to these like take it from somebody to gain for themselves. That's what I'm getting. You got the Temperance sideways, the Knight of Wands, the Death card, the Four of Pentacles with the Ace of Pentacles. Then you have the Ten of Wands at the back of the deck, Nine of Cups, Seven of Swords, the Hangman. Clarify the Justice in Libra for this energy. The Two of Cups. Wow. The Two of Cups. So this has something to do with them not wanting to. So they've been holding back about the Lovers. Yeah, they made this a choice, all right? They made this a choice. But this could have to do with them holding on or holding out or keeping a secret about these unalivings or whatever is happening, whatever happened inside, to keep this group together, to keep this family together, to keep this group. I really want to call it a group. But it definitely could be members in this group that's family. Like I said, the two, they could be family. You got the Nine of Cups, the Justice, the Chariot, all right, Six of Pentacles. I feel like for them doing these, holding on and keeping this, you know, what they're doing, what they're part of, a secret. It's them keeping their relationships, them keeping their money. But there was definitely some type of work. You got the Ace of Pentacles with the Two of Pentacles. You got the Two of Cups. Maybe they was involved in their, whoever they are with at the time. Their person. Yeah, I literally see 222 out here. You got the Two of Pentacles, Two of Cups, the Two of Wands. I was about to say the Two of Swords. Two of Pentacles, Two of Cups, and the Two of Wands. Nine of Pentacles. Clarify the Emperor for this energy out here. All right, and the Lovers turns back over again, but you have the Seven of Pentacles. Something was a major investment. All right, this Queen of Swords, this King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, this boss energy. They didn't want whatever this investment was that they have within this group. They didn't want this to end because they already planted the seeds for something. They already put a lot of investment into something. These two sisters, brother, sister within this group, they already invested a lot. So that's why they're choosing to hold on to, keep this hidden about whatever these four unalivings is, however they happen. All right, with the Lovers top of the deck, and you have the Page of Pentacles. All right, I do see the Three of Pentacles. I also see the Seven of Wands, and I just seen the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, something about a blended family. All right, it's just giving me the energy of the group. All right, the blended family is this group. All right, the Lovers is still at the back of the deck. What's this? Something done that was medical unprofessional. All right. So something that was done within this group was medical unprofessional or medically unprofessional. But I wrote medical unprofessional, but I really don't feel like it matter how you say it. But yeah, something was done also, or something that was done within this group was medical unprofessional. I guess that's how I'm supposed to say that. Yeah, the Knight of Swords with the Nine of Wands. All right, and this is why these two individuals, these sisters, all right, that's what I'm getting. These two sisters within this group, they could be feeling like in the Nine of Wands energy. Nine of Wands energy. Clarify the Devil in the reverse. Yeah, because they've been having to hold on to whatever this is. Ace of Swords, they've been having to hold on to what they know about. Yeah, look, Ace of Wands, the Ace of Swords, the Fool with the Queen of Swords, all right, and then the King of Pentacles. They know something within this group that has to do with these, whatever these other 4 unalivings are that I'm talking about, that they've been invested to in within this group, all right? This, I want to say, group, organization, this covenant, this cult, whatever they want to call it. Clarify the Temperance. Yeah, so that they can have this victory or this celebration, all right? And that has to do with this money. They don't want to lose out on no money. 4 of Pentacles to the Ace of Pentacles. You got the 6 of Wands. Yeah, the Sun. 9 of Pentacles. Why is this 9 of Pentacles keep coming up? Oh, Sun to the 2 of Cups. All right, that's coming up again. Something could be coming out, or somebody's getting some type of enlightenment, or something being exposed about these 2 sisters, their relationship within this group, or their part within this group or something. I don't know. Clarify the Justice in Libra. All right, the Justice comes back out again under the Justice card again. Maybe these 2 individuals both have situations involving the law, or they both trying to do things to balance out stuff for them. We got the King of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, the Star with the Queen of Cups, all right? So there's something about a Queen of Cups too, or maybe they got some kind of news about a King of Wands and a Queen of Cups. And behind the Queen of Cups is the 4 of Swords with the 5 of Pentacles, 2 of Swords, 4 of Cups. Clarify the Emperor for this energy out here. Clarify the Emperor. Oh, 2 cards came out. Let's see. The bottom one is the 10 of Cups comes out now in the reverse with the 10 of Cups. I mean, 10 of Cups in reverse with the Death card. So whoever these individuals within their group, they didn't like these people. They didn't love them, or they didn't have no love for these people. That's what was coming up with the Oracle cards. They didn't really love these people, whoever these individuals are within this group. Something about a Libra and a Scorpio, heavy Libra and Scorpio energy coming out. We already have Capricorn, Sagittarius, and Aries out here. Let's do one more row. Ooh. Tower in the reverse with the 9 of Cups. Yeah, they got a lot of fulfillment out of not wanting something to change, all right? Tower with the 9 of Cups. Maybe something about September could be significant, all right, with this in regards to an investment or planting the seeds for something. This is why they didn't want something to change. They got a lot of fulfillment because something did not change, or they didn't want it to change. Clarify the Devil in the reverse again. All right, this could be past, present, or future energy. Clarify the Devil in the reverse. You have the 3 of Pentacles. So there is some type of collaboration about a work. Or there was some type of collaboration about a plan, all right? Yeah, the Knight of Swords is at the back of the deck again. Rushing to do something without thinking. Knight of Swords, the Emperor, or this Emperor made them do that, all right? The Knight of Swords, the Emperor, 5 of Cups, the Fool. Now this Emperor could be in the 5 of Cups about these 2 sisters, all right? Or having this relationship with these sisters, or whatever this is, all right? They could be 2 brothers, all right? Because maybe the law could be getting involved, or it almost did in the past, or it did. I don't know. Take it how it resonates. The Tower turned over, all right? The 4 of Wands. Yeah, because maybe there could be some type of evidence in regards to connecting to these 2 siblings, these 2 sisters, or 2 brothers, whatever they is. Brother, sister, 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 brother, brother. Clarify the Temperance. The Star. All right? Because somebody definitely had a wish, all right? I felt like the Star was already out here, but it's not. Knight of Wands, the Death card, 4 of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, 6 of Wands, the Star. There's something about, there's something being connected to 4 different unalivings, all right? And this could have been being done for something to be balanced out for them, or something to go in their favor for them. Clarify the Justice in Libra, because you literally had the Justice out in Libra under the same row twice. Yeah, wow. The Hermit and the Page of Wands. The Hermit and the Page of Wands just flew out. All right, I'm going to take the Hermit. I feel like they wanted somebody to stay. They wanted somebody to stay in some type of captivity to them, or they was working with somebody to keep somebody in like this bondage energy. All right, I'm getting that with the Hermit, the star being in the lantern, and you have the star right here. Clarify the Emperor for this energy out here. Clarify the Emperor. You had the Four of Cups, and that's flying over here. I don't know why the Four of Cups flew all the way over there. Wow. This Emperor was, they was displeased about something. Yeah, about something possibly coming out soon, or something coming out in the month of August, or something coming out about some type of manipulation in regards to money, or a Queen of Pentacles, or them manipulating some type of money, or to get some money, or this Emperor not getting some money, or some type of money not getting paid or something. I don't know. Eight of Wands to the Six of Pentacles. Or maybe this Emperor didn't want to pay these two sisters, or whatever how form of payment that is. Like, I don't know. Whatever that form of payment was, I don't know. Yeah, look, the Fool is at the back of the deck. So you have something significant about air energy. You have the Lovers, and you have the Fool in Aquarius. The Lovers in Gemini, the Fool in Aquarius. Let's see. Yeah. They definitely could be hiding stuff that be going on within this group, all right? But that's why now everybody want to try to change how they're moving, how they're acting. They don't want to present themselves, or they don't want to act like they're not toxic anymore, all right? Clarify the Devil in the reverse. Yeah, because something about the distant horizon. 6, 7, 8, 9. 36 break down to 9. Somebody could be 36, or something about 9 could be significant. Clarify the Temperance for this energy sideways. Clarify the Temperance. You got the Pathway, and you have Toil and Labor. 35 and 38. So somebody could be between 35, 38, and 36. I feel like this has something to do with obstructing somebody's pathway, or making something hard for somebody's pathway, or making something hard for somebody, and they got like a lot of wish out. This could have been, again, in regards to these energies in the past, doing something, and maybe that, again, that could have something to do with that talking in code. Yeah, but there could be something about a message of concern. 14 breaking down to 5, because something could be changing. All right, if it haven't already. Clarify the Justice in Libra for this energy. Clarify the Justice in Libra. It came out here twice. You have Family Room, all right? That talks about secrets, all right? Mature man. That mature man could be this Emperor energy. King of Swords. They could be trying, these two sisters, they've been trying to talk about something, to getting strategize something, or so that they don't be in the toil and labor, or something doesn't obstruct their pathway, something doesn't cause obstacles, or something like that. Because literally both of them could have had some type of situation with the law, all right? Or maybe they have some type of connection with the law. I don't know how this goes, but something about the law could be significant, because you literally have the Justice and Libra out here twice. Or this could be just them like talking about something in like, I don't know, in secret, so that, you know, they don't have no issues with their relationships within this group and in a personal life. Clarify the Emperor for this energy out here. You have privileged lady, all right? So they want to be this privileged lady, or there's something about a privileged lady, or there's something about an ending, or somebody's not, this Emperor is not happy that something didn't end for this privileged lady, or something with an ending, all right? Because you have the Emperor, King of Swords, the World in reverse, Two of Wands, Seven of Pentacles, the Death card with the Ten of Cups in reverse, Four of Cups, and then you have privileged lady. Something to be sniffing about 33. You have 21 and 12, 3 and 3. Yeah, these two sisters definitely don't want to be in this toil and labor energy in regards to some type of work, all right? Or something that they did on their path, all right? Toil and labor breaks down to 11, and then you have 35 breaking down to 8. All right, they want to stay in this, like, you know, the 8 energy is like the infinity. They want to stay in this love, oneness, beauty, you know, possibilities and stuff like that. Yeah, but there's something about some type of work or something in regards to their occupation, or they received something that they was invested in within this group. They received something. You got occupation, 34 breaks down to 7, gift, 17 breaks down to 8, 39 community, 30 coffin. So I don't know if these people have, these two sisters, been some type of secret informants or something, or part of setting people up, all right, with the law, or I don't know, but it's something with them being part of this group, all right, to do something. Maybe, like I said, maybe even set something up. I don't know, but that's what's coming out with those cards. Yeah, these individuals stay very I don't know how I say active. They're very active within this group, all right? They stay very busy. Let's see. What do we need to see from this deck? From this, we got the 6th house. Yeah, stay, like I said, they stay very active, doing something that's like a full-time job. It says spiritually as a full-time job, mentally serving, physically do it a little at a time. So yeah, there's something about them doing something a little bit at a time, but it did cause something about 4 unalivings, all right? This definitely could have been inside with family room, or maybe 3 was successful and 3 was successful unaliving and 1 wasn't, because I'm getting that with the family room and 21 breaking down to 3. So 3 could have been successful unaliving inside, and then 1 wasn't. Yeah, we got in Aries turned over, spiritually your willpower, mentally what you think you know about, physically do it your own way. So they feel like they had to do something their own way, or something was done their own way a little bit at a time. With 6th house, do it a little at a time, do it your own way. Yeah, something in regards to the past. South node, 4th house, as you did in the past, spiritually, mentally, your home base and your family, or excuse me, mentally your home base or your family. Physically, do what makes you feel secure. Neptune, spiritually, inspire others with, mentally be prepared to sacrifice for, physically, yielding is the only way to. Wow. What else from this deck? What is energy out here? What else? All right, these people could be any sign. All right, so Neptune is coming back out. Neptune, it says spiritually inspire others with, mentally be prepared to sacrifice for, physically yielding is the only way to. Yeah, so something was done as a full-time job a little bit at a time, in regards to some type of work they was connected to, or some type of plan they was connected to with this Emperor, King of Swords energy. All right, to maybe get some, I'm getting to get something expunged off of their record, whoever these two individuals is that's within this group, or however they work within this group. What else for this from this deck? Yeah, we got the 1st house. Spiritually, who are you? Mentally, your desires. Physically, your actions. All right, So it's like they had to do something as a full-time job a little bit at a time, but they had to do it in their own way, and they had to be um they had to be, I feel like they had to be strategic, or kind of like invincible or something like that, or present themselves as compassionate and caring. All right, they had to make themselves look like they cared, or make how what was going on like they cared, yeah, in regards to their actions, in order to get, like, for them to get their desires. Yeah, eighth house, resources. All right, spiritually as a life or death issue. Again, spiritually as a life or death issue, mentally getting and using power, and physically use other people's resources. So they had to use other people's resources, which could have been this Emperor, King of Swords. They could have been using that person's resources, or whoever that person is, or this King of Swords, Emperor energy. They connected them to the resources, and they used their resources to do something a little bit at a time, but as a full-time job. All right. Yeah, last card at the back of the deck in Libra. Spiritually, relationships, mentally, the beauty of, physically, do it with your partners, and yep. And then behind that, you got in the seventh house, spiritually, diplomatically, mentally, relationships, and physically get a fair deal. With behind that being the moon card. All right, the moon card, it says spiritually defend, mentally accept, physically let your feelings tell you how to. So, wow. Yeah, I definitely get like these energy, whoever these energies are, these two sisters are, they definitely are very active with their group. All right, or these two males are very active within their group. They're very dedicated. They're down for the cause, I'm getting. Yeah, so that something could go in their favor with the Wheel of Fortune, Queen of Swords, the High Priestess, the World, Four of Pentacles, Four of Wands, Page of Pentacles, the King of Wands, Queen of Wands, Seven of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, the Fool, which it says go, Ace of Cups. Wow, crazy. Yeah, this is gonna go under the Karmic City Streets playlist. This is gonna go under that playlist. Anything in particular needs to be shown from this deck for this energy out here? Anything in particular from this deck? Oh, wow. We got the 10th house, Mars and Capricorn with authority. All right. So something was definitely being, like, instructed or told what to do, because something was a life or death issue. Like, if they didn't do what they were supposed to do, then it would be some type of ending for them, or maybe even unaliving for them. So it's giving me the energy like they have a handler, and the handler could be this Emperor, King of Swords. All right. We got the first house, Saturn and Aries with restriction. Yeah, it's like if they didn't do whatever this authority figure wanted them to do, then it would be an unaliving for them, or they would consider them to be rebellious, or in rebellion. All right, you had the first house, Moon in Aries with protection. You have the 11th house, Mars in Aquarius with rebellion. You have the 10th house, 10th house, Venus in Capricorn with convention. Second house, Mars in Taurus with defense. Fifth house, Venus in Leo with affair. What else from this group? Wow, we got the 7th house, Mercury in Libra that just flipped over with influence. All right, so there's something about some type of influence, or something about 117 could be significant. Now I see health, assertion, and achievement all in Sun. So Sun in health, assertion, and achievement, Virgo, Aries, and Capricorn. Also Aquarius. All right, all of these is in Sun. Wow, that's funny. What else from this deck? They just keep falling out. We got the 6th house, Mars in Virgo with criticism. So there's some type of criticism in regards to a female, or there's some type of criticism in regards to them, or some kind of criticism in regards to the relationship or their relationship or something they doing to somebody else. Like, again, there could be something about all eyes being on them or all eyes on somebody else. Second house Jupiter, and about how they was trying to get some type of status. Second house Jupiter and Taurus with status. Sixth house Saturn and Virgo with isolation. So this had to do with them doing this, isolating somebody, putting somebody in isolation, or whoever these people that was unalive, or the three that was successful and unalive. Something about how it was done to isolate these people, or how they was put in some type of isolation in regards to manipulation. Eighth house Jupiter and Scorpio with manipulation. Yeah, and back of the deck you have devotion. Seventh house Saturn in Libra with devotion. Behind that you have 10th house Saturn in Capricorn with riches and flirtation. Wow. All right. So, yep, I'm at an hour. So, let's see. What are we going to close this out with? That was interesting. Yep, this could be past, present, or future energy. All right. Take it how it resonates. If it don't resonate, don't take it. All right. But there was definitely some type of bad and good consequences in regards to this contract that these siblings, sisters, brothers, whatever they had. All right. And this Emperor King of Swords could have been trying to reassure them that everything would work out or everything would be okay. Or maybe they had some type of dream and was trying to reassure or persuade each other. All right. You have rings and distilling liquor that came out, which talks about bad and good consequences. But at the back of the deck, you have pacify and dream. So somebody could have had some type of dream, or these two siblings, sisters, brothers, sister, brother, whatever, they had some type of dream or something about a dream. Prophecy, hint, guidance, oracle, reveal, symbolize, and banishment. Like somebody had a dream about being in the Five of Pentacles, or being ostracized from this group, or something like that. But they had a lot of determination to do something towards someone, another feminine, all right, under the oath of the moon, because they felt like they was in protection by this King of Swords, Emperor energy, or whoever this person is. Let's see. Anything else from this deck to close out this energy? Marriage, all right? That's coming out in the reverse. We have something with a social event. So marriage is coming out in reverse. Whatever they did, it hasn't gained no type of marriage, or it hasn't gained some type of tight relationship. I mean, the Two of Cups was coming up earlier under the Libra and under the Justice in Libra. But there's something about social events and poison, dark deal. All right, I'm gonna take the rest of those. That's crazy. You got social events, established contact, and invitation, fellowship, poison, harmful, destructive, with dark deal, wrong decision, incorrect direction. So they knew that it was some type of good and bad consequences in regards to what they were being told to do within this group, by this, what they was being instructed to do in this group by this King of Swords Emperor energy. They knew there was bad and good consequences, or they knew to expect bad and good consequences in regards to this. However long this energy been going on. Again, this could be past, present, or future energy. Let's see. Let's also close it out with this deck. What else do we need to see from this deck to close out this energy, with 812 being on the alarm clock? Wow, we got thief flying out. Thief, it says stealing property, robbing you of your energy, time, and money. 97. So something about 97. Somebody could be born in 97, or something about 97, 79. That breaks down to 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 7. Yeah, something about I'm getting like an investment, stealing, invested into stealing something, thieving something, all right? Whether it's energy, time, or money. What else from this deck to close out this energy? Ooh, come on, cards. Why you can't stay on the table? Let me see if I can grab it. Yeah. Okay, there it goes. Oh, diluted attachments. So these energies had diluted attachments. All right, in regards to stealing, robbing some, whoever's energy, time, and money. Those, it could be those three individuals that did end up being unalive, and then the other one that wasn't. We got something about because they had some type of expectation in regards to money, fame, whatever. They felt like they had enough time, a lot of time to do this with expectation, waiting, and hope. With 83 breaking down to 11. Somebody could be born in 83 or something about 8338. You also have it's a trick, a scheme to deceive you, deception, gaslighting, manipulation. You got 88. All right, this is in Gemini. All right, what else? Give me 3 more to close out this energy. All right, that's 2. It says 81. Spirit guides are shielding you. All right, I feel like the person who may have been like wanting them wanting to be their next victim, that person is shielded from these sisters, brother, sister within this group. They're shielded from whoever these energy is. Something about 81 could be significant, or 18. Also 9. It's about to backfire. Plans fail. Backlash. Counteraction. Karma. All right. 52 or 25. And then 7 could be significant. Give me one more from this deck to close out this energy out here. It says, their prayers are useless. Divine intervention. Unforgiving abomination. All right. 16 or 61. And then you got 7. All right. It says pleasant message, good news. All right, 50. All right, yeah, in regards to these thieves, so they definitely could have stole something within this group, or something about them doing a lot of 7 of Swords energy. All right, and I feel like whoever they felt like was trying to be their next victim, or whatever you want to call it, this person could be receiving some type of good news. All right, in regards to some type of change, whether it has to do with this group, or maybe this group just like break it down, and everybody telling on each other or something. I don't know, but the last card, it also has 7. 34 breaks down to 7. Somebody could be 34, 43. It says no honor among thieves, fraud, scandal, cannot be trusted, corruption, criminals, robbery, extortion, foolish plans. So there was something about definitely there being some type of foolish plans in regards to this group, or these 2 sisters, 2 brothers, sister within this group. All right, but like I said, I'm heavily feeling like it's 2 females. All right, I see 8:16 on the alarm clock. All right, and I'm gonna go ahead and close out this reading. All right, this will be attached to the Karmic City Streets playlist. All right, thank you for the 1 like. All right, I'll see you later, and I'll see you in the next video.